Overwatch just rolled out a hotfix patch buffing Freja, and with a series of stadium changes, including a nerf for Cassidy. Let's have a look. The Overwatch team has been on top of things this week. After the quick response on the stadium feedback a few days ago, today they rolled out another hotfix with a series of balancing changes for the new hero Freja and for stadium. But first, let's take a look at Freja. Her quick dash cooldown was reduced from 4.5 to 3.5 seconds, and the updraft cooldown was reduced from 12 to 10 seconds. Now, while they didn't really comment on these changes, it is clear that they want her to compete a little better in the vertical space. Especially the updraft is a pretty substantial reduction of a cooldown. But on the other hand, quick dash has the advantage that it will help with your rotation of getting off those aimed shots. So that might actually give you more damage output. Now beyond these Freja changes, they also tuned some heroes and items in Stadium, like D.Va for instance. Plot Armor, a rare hero survival item, increases damage reduction against beams to 65%. Up from 30. This is meant to help D.Va deal with Zarya's beam, which is basically her nemesis right now. So I think that is a good change. Cassidy, reduce the amount of stadium cast Cassidy gains from dealing damage and healing to 40%, down from 50. I think we all have noticed that Cassidy can be very oppressive in stadium, especially if he gets his grubby little hands on some of those more expensive items a little too soon, which seems to be the case right now, and that is what they're trying to fix. They're basically telling the cowboy to sit down and chill. And then there are some general item changes. For instance, Salvage Slugs. Increase the ammo restoration chance to 50%, up from 40. Also increase the damage to barriers to 30%, up from 25. These changes are meant to help heroes to deal with both the Zarya and Reinhardt barriers. For Skaya Ordnance, increase the weapon damage per 100 max life to 5%, up from 3%. And increase the extra weapon damage capacity to 20%, up from 15%. Iron Eyes, damage reduction against incoming critical hits increased to 20%, up from 15%. Reinforced Titanium, the damage reduction against incoming ability damage while you have shields increased to 15%, up from 10%. All of these changes are basically measures against burst damage. Now, on top of all the changes, there were also some bug fixes, including the one where if the enemy team left because they had one lever and basically all gave up, the remaining team would not get any competitive points. Fixed an issue where overhealth is consumed on top of normal damage if the total amount of damage is more than the current amount of overhealth on that hero. That should be fixed too. I'll leave a link to the patch notes below. And look, I think more of these hotfixes are probably going to come soon, so I'll keep you posted. But tell me, which hero do you think they need to nerf next? Let me know in the comments. For now, however, that was it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It always helps me out. I also want to thank my patrons and YouTube members. You too can become a member over on patreon.com/theomnicpost and right here on YouTube to unlock exclusive rewards. If you have a few minutes left, maybe check out one of my other videos. But above all, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Bye bye.